got to do with the European Union President Ursula von der Leyen, who has now told the Chinese leader Xi Jinping that the bloc and also its biggest trading partners must address their differences. Now, this is the two leaders began their first in-person EU-China summit in almost about 4 years. China and the European Union have ramped up diplomatic engagement this year in an attempt to steer the post-pandemic recovery and repair the damaged ties. A number of EU commissioners are also visiting Beijing in an effort to restart high-level dialogue. The EU has said that it hopes that the two-day summit in the Chinese capital between the bloc's leaders and Beijing's top brass will provide a chance to discuss areas of common interest such as climate change, health, while also addressing their differences first.
We will discuss how to rebalance our economic relationship. China is the EU's most important trading partner, but there are clear imbalances and differences that we must address.
The European Union will also have questions on Chinese intentions towards Taiwan, but its focus, of course, will be Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The European Union wants Beijing to use its influence on Russia to stop the war. The biggest focus will be urging Xi Jinping to stop the Chinese private companies exporting European-made dual-use items to Russia for its war efforts. Now, Brussels initially had left these Chinese firms off its latest Russia sanctions package that was unveiled last month. And the EU is also concerned about what it considers as imbalanced economic relations, saying that it's nearly $431 billion trade deficit with China reflects restrictions on EU businesses. Furthermore, the EU officials have said that the two sides could actually cooperate more on action to combat climate change and to promote biodiversity. The meeting will, of course, be very closely watched, as this could, of course, decide whether the two influential economies resolve their deep trade tensions or allow them to spiral further. And also what needs to be pointed out is that the United States has been trying to disengage and to decouple with its economic relations with China. But the EU, which is a close ally of the United States, appears to be on an effort to mend its relations, its economic relations with Beijing.